Greetings and salutations, tube dwellers. I am your host, the Madbag, and we return to SkyRe. Obviously, it is working! I've worked out some of the bugs. I had to do a full reinstall of Skyrim. My god, I can't tell you how much of a pain this has been. However, good news! With fixing SkyRe, I've fixed a number of other things as well. You'll notice there's a couple indicators up in the top right of my screen. I've actually never seen those before, so I kind of think I've never had some of these mods working totally correctly. Even better than that, though, SkyUI! I've finally gotten SkyUI to work again, and it seems to be working well. Everything seems to be quick and smooth, looting bodies, whatnot, and who's it, all the good stuff. So, I gotta make sure I remember to update the mod list just to ensure that I've got all the right mods in the description below. They should be, and if it doesn't say SkyUI down there, somebody needs to be yelling at me. Maybe me, myself, listening to this video in the future. Well, there's the reminder anyway. Lydia's still with us, and we have just rounded out all of the Bard's College quests. We have not yet turned them in. I know you guys have seen a lot of this dialogue, so we're probably going to do a skim version of this. But let's go do all that right now, and I'm beginning to warm up with this nice campfire. This Imperial camp couldn't have been placed better. Out in the wilds, it gets rough up here in the Pale. I feel comfortable. I was warm a second ago, now comfortable. It degrades quickly, even with my cloak. I think while I'm in Solitude, there's two things I want to do. I want to develop a little bit more survival gear, because I don't have a tent yet, and I can't make a campfire. Both of those worry me quite a bit. That little soiree I had into the wilderness as I went up to the last musical instrument really worried me. That concerned me quite a bit. I very well could have died. If I would have ran into the wrong enemy while I was in the state that I was in of, frozen anguish, I think it would have been curtains for me. Dude, I've got the drum. Check it out.
But I can show you some tricks I learned from my days in the army.
Oh yeah? And you're gonna level up all my combat skills, huh? And there they go. Taking off. I honestly think it gives one level. Is that right? Is it just one level to every skill there? Yeah, because heavy armor just increased to 16. It was 15 because I haven't touched heavy armor. Actually, I had heavy armor on for a little while, but I don't think I had enough to even level it up once.
Patience. The second is a firm wooden stick for rapping knuckles.
Ingy, you sound like my favorite teacher. I found the loot.
You did. I can pay you what this loot is
Start training me.
I can teach you a few tricks.
Looks like all of the thief skills,
Glad that distraction's over.
the agile skills come from Ingy. And here go the level ups. My level progress should be sinking in with this one, I hope. Pentea, I have your flute.
That's it. Wonder. And show you a few tricks I learned to play with the Winterhold Wizards.
Please show me your tricks from the wizards. Those are the skill ups that I want. Yes! Those be the skill ups closest to my heart's truest desires. Let's go ahead and snatch this level up. I'm gonna rip it out of the sky above me. Oof, I got my health to 150. With what this cold's done to my stamina, I kind of think this mage specifically may end up needing stamina a bit more than vanilla mages, which needed none, absolutely not a single point. I might eventually put some in there. I don't think I'm going to yet. Let's keep going on the Magicka. Let's see if we can keep strong. Now, I know I've got a conjuration perk, allowing it to last longer. They already last 8 minutes. Whoa, 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 whoa! My corpses already last 8 minutes. So I kind of don't care about length. I like the idea of skeletons. Huh. Let's see. Let's not be hasty here. Let's not choose it right off the bat. This is a perk I will eventually need, just because I will come up here, allowing me to control 2 reanimated dead at the same time. But I don't necessarily want this perk. I only am going to have to get it to get up to the one above it. So I don't really care to have it right off the bat. Again, before I choose Bone Mastery, let me just take a quick peek around. Nothing here is unlocked. I trust Rune Master's the only thing. Yeah, no, nothing there. Nothing there. Restoration, of course I could go up another chunk in it. Am I using the next level up restoration? I don't think I am. I just recently got to 25. I can hold off on it a little bit longer. I'm not really having restoration problems. I'm having one-shot problems when I'm having any kind of problems. It's one shot or it's nothing at all. Still haven't put any into light weaponry. I'm still not far enough. Ooh, hold the phone. I am far enough along in sneak. Blindside. Unarmed sneak attacks. The sneak attacks with one-handed weapons have their damage multiplier increased by 1. Sneak attacks with two-handed weapons have their damage multiplier increased by 0.5. So I want to come up the sneak tree, I think, for 2 different reasons. Sleeping and unconscious targets. There's a part up here for regular weapons, too. I thought sneak attacks with weapons are stronger against guys in combat. Dagger slows time. And eventually I'll be able to just kill a target with a dagger. These, though, Arcane Assassin and Touch of Calamity, I think are probably the 2 most interesting perks in this tree for me. So I'm kind of hesitant to even come over to this side of the tree. Which I guess makes me not want to use one-handed. I'm still kind of playing around, developing the theory crafting for exactly what this character's going to do. And I think it's not going to go there and sneak. I think we're eventually going to come up to the spell side of sneak, and we're probably going to try to stay light on our perk investments in sneak, because it doesn't take a lot to get my spells able to do crazy damage on the opener. Let's do it. Bone Mastery. Bubblegum. What does the next level say? I wonder if the next level's just like stronger. It still says I need 2 of basically everything. I'm going to have to start collecting bones now. That's crazy. I wonder if there's some kind of bone backpack. That would be way too cool. I doubt there is. It'd be awesome, though, if I had some kind of extra weight that could, like, only store necromancy materials. I'm kind of curious. This little icon up in the top right, since I've never seen it before, I kind of wish I knew. Great. I got to get used to this all over again. Let's see. I think I can get to it pretty quick. Weather sense is what I wanted to see. Exposure's 13. The air's cold, but I'm not all that cold. That's good. And then survival skills, I've been told. I botched this in a recent episode. The last episode, actually, when I was just looking for materials out in the wilderness. I didn't know how to do it. I was going up to trees like a fool and whatnot. Apparently, you can use survival skills to harvest wood. I can view my status. I wonder if this tells me more than exposure protection. Okay, that does tell me something that I didn't know before. I've got 175 out of 225. So is this the cap, or is this just what I could currently cap at? I feel like there might be things in the game that allow that cap to go higher. I'm not sure. Exposure resistance is a solid 12%. My rank is Wolf. That's weird. What's the rank thing all about? Your fierce, independent spirit defines you. You've learned that it's the little things that make a big difference. Step by step, you have taken the necessary precautions to survive in all but the most fierce conditions. Even so, you remain humble. One small slip, one careless action, and you know that your fate is sealed. Stay vigilant. I almost want to go to show tips, but I feel like that could get quite lengthy indeed. Can I bring my survival skills back up? Yeah, I just want to see what's it like to go harvesting wood. There are no trees nearby. Interesting. So that's somewhat dependent on my area. How does the campfire go? Place the blue placement marker where you would like this object to go. If a tent is in range of a campfire, the marker will glow orange to indicate that you will be warmed up while inside your tent. If the marker is red, you cannot place this object here. You may be too close to a town or settlement. Yeah, so it's probably going to be red just about everywhere here, right? I don't think there's anywhere where it's not going to be red. Wow, this is really interesting, though. I like how customizable this is. How you can literally just go slap it anywhere. Of course, I guess I'm not going to be able to do that, but that's fine. Craft an item. What kind of items are in here to craft? The stone hatchet, that's right. If you don't have a lumber axe, you can make that at least out of some materials that you pick up. There's all the cloaks. Wasn't there a tent? Wasn't the tent in here? Or is it at the tanning rack? Do I have to go to a tanning rack to make the tent? I think that's the case. God, I'm going to have like a solid 3 or 4 episodes in a row where I'm just going, how in the hell do I survive? Oh God! L2 survival! Tanning rack. Let's see. Cancel placement. That's kind of neat. Brings up a little window for... Ah, here it is. The large hide tent and a bedroll. 12 cleaned pelts! Oh my God! And 2 leather. A large tent with a bedroll. Oh, leather. Okay, hide and then leather, and then these are small ones. Huh. So this just requires leather strips and leather. That is a bit more... Let's see. Leather's better against rain. Hide's better against pure cold, right? I think that's how it goes. How many pelts do I have? I have 3 wolf pelts and an ice wolf pelt. I guess we'll just go ahead and clean everything we can here. I've got some other clean pelts too. Hold on, how many clean pelts do I have here? Oh, I think I might have just gotten enough pelt. I have 16 clean pelts. I only need 2 leather. So hold on, can I make... Oh man, I should have saved 1 pelt to make leather. That's okay, I can wait a little bit out here. I should probably go inside and wait. Let me go to the inn and wait just so I don't freeze to death outside while I'm waiting. And then I can probably buy a little bit of leather off the smith. Let me go ahead and start chopping some of this out to speed things along.
For the age of aggression is just about done.
Something else I wanted to do while I was here.
We'll drive out the
I
storm.
want
sworn
to trade out my follower for no real reason. Lydia, actually, was that just weapons? God, SkyUI is going to take me a second to get used to. You guys are going to have to forgive me. That was everything. Lydia,
I'll head back home if you need.
go home. Not to the closet. Don't go back to that stone closet. Go to Breeze home in Whiterun. Belrand, I've heard, sir.
If you want it dead, I'll make it dead.
I've heard that you know a little bit of magic.
Pay my fee.
I've heard that you know a little bit of restoration magic. I would really love it if you would actually use some of that for me. And I can spare you the 500 gold.
What dangers and wonders shall we discover in the frozen waste? I can hardly wait to find out.
We'll find out soon enough.
To keep it?
I've got a few
Just
things
kidding.
that may do you some justice. Let's see, what do I want to give him? The ebony war axe is what I whip out whenever I'm in a bad way. Haldir's staff, he could calm. That's kind of an interesting idea. Give him a couple staffs. A steel broadsword, I think, 17. Yeah, it's going to be what you're going to end up with. So, equip mode. What is shift? I don't remember seeing that. Huh, that's kind of weird. Let's go ahead and give it on over. And I believe I've got a few pieces of armor that I can give to you as well. Even a ring with a little bit of extra armor for you. And the helm, of course. Wow, I don't know if it's just that helm, but that makes his eyes look really close together.
Let's go.
He looks
This one's
just
a favorite of mine.
just a
A legend we all know
touch
and
Down
love.
syndrome.
I
I don't mean to offend by that. He seems to have some of the characteristics. Maybe that means he'll be amazing at magic. I really thoroughly grasp. Whoa! What the hell? That is not the right axe. Go down, Thrall. You know what? I am having some huge frame rate drops right now, and that is concerning to me. This is the first time I've really ever seen notable frame rate drops. You know what? This guy's got some stuff I should snatch and sell, or even snatch and give to Belrand, my new buddy here. 23. That does better than the broadsword I gave him. Is the broadsword that I gave him a two-handed weapon? No, I'm pretty sure it's a one-handed weapon. What is this? Oh, wait a second. I attacked the wrong guy, didn't I? Oh, God. I think I'm going to want to load a save from this. Yeah, I say goodbye, sir, because we're going to do some god editing here. I'm going to use some godlike powers, and we're going to step back outside. From outside, and I would expect that there is once again a vampire. Oh, the vampire isn't here this time, huh? That is very odd. Well, I think I'm still going to snatch this good little bit of stuff and do some trading with Belrand. Now, I don't know if Belrand's going to use a shield because I know he has some magic. The guide, at least the original vanilla guide, says something about him having restoration magic, which weirds me out a little bit. I don't know that followers even use restoration magic appropriately. I mean, maybe he'll use it on himself. I kind of expect that he won't use it on me. 23. I think that's better than the one you have right now. Is that right? Is that right? You've got a couple different pieces of crap that I think I'm going to snatch from you and sell. It looks like he will use a shield. Awesome. So now I have a protector, and it's not just the regular Lydia. I kind of didn't want to use her for very long. I've used that follower for so much time in Skyrim. It's actually just ridiculous. And I haven't waited long enough. God, I'm taking a really long time to get my shit in order here in Solitude. Alright, let's see what we can do about wrapping up
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials.
this acquisition.
What can I help you with?
of survival materials. I need to see what you have for sale, sir.
Finest
I need a little bit of
weapons and
leather.
armor.
I think like 6 pieces would probably do me, and you have plenty. Let's jump to somewhere right in this range. And then let's make us a tent. I kind of want to go to third person just because I want to see it right when it comes into my inventory. So I can do the small hide tent or the large hide tent. I kind of want to do the large one. I'm not sure why, but I feel like it'd be the better. I mean, it is large, right? Times 2 bedroll? Does that put a second bedroll in it? I don't understand. Huh. Huh. 2 times bedroll. I wonder if like one is for my follower. I don't understand what I'm doing here. Aw, check it out. There's a little tent down there on my backpack now. That's cool. Aw, yeah. Let's see. Before I leave, I want to try to find out where I can get firewood. I wish I could just snatch some of this dude's firewood. I may have to... Whoa. May have to buy some here. Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit less like a mage and more like an adventurer now. But that's totally alright with me. Because it all looks really cool. An old human skull. My god. That is incredibly tempting. It's really cheap too. I almost want to start off my stores of bones the right way by buying a skull. I don't think I'm going to. And I'm thinking I'm just going to have to scavenge for the materials to make a fire. That should be okay. I've got enough other stuff, the tent primarily, that I think wilderness survival should be less of an issue. Now, what I need to do next is generate a new priority. I almost want to go try Kamatu again. I've made some huge gains. I've made all kinds of gains. All kinds of gains. And I kind of want to go give that another try. So let's do so. What was that weird icon that just popped up? That was really odd. Not sure I've seen that before. Kamatu in the Swindler's Den, yes! I've been getting some somewhat regular frame rate drops. Every time I load into a new area, there are some frame rate drops that last for just a second while it's auto-saving. Some of that concerns me a little bit. I wonder, there are trees not terribly far away. Am I still on my survival skills? I am. Can I harvest wood? There are no nearby trees. Okay, hold on. I want to see this. I want to crunch this all together right now. I want to figure it all out, get it all down pat before I proceed, before I get lost in some other priority, before something else pulls my attention away. Let's try it again. That's right. I just now switched it. It's no longer on survival skills. Now it is once again on survival skills. Harvest that wood. Don't tell me there's no trees nearby. You can use your woodcutter's axe or stone hatchet to harvest firewood from nearby trees. You can also gather dead wood from fallen trees and branches without using your axe. What do you want to do? Let's harvest firewood. I've got the axe. So let's just do what we can here. 5 pieces of firewood. I wonder how much is used for a campfire. I don't need it right here, right now, but I kind of want to toss it down anyway, just to feel it. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to make the pile right here. It's a pile of firewood, and there's all 5 of them. Let's go ahead and snatch them, and the pile disappears. I like that. I like how much attention they put into the visuals of this mod. I like that everything about it is very well represented visually. I guess we're going to do the campfire? Oh, check it out. There's places that it can actually go. Let me see if I can find a clearing over here. I don't want to cause a brush fire. Oh, yeah, build a campfire. Build the campfire. Okay, well there's the campfire. What do I do with the campfire? I have to activate it. I can destroy the campfire. I need 6 firewood or 15 deadwood, so I don't quite have enough firewood yet. Okay, well can we do just a touch more collecting? Harvest some more wood. Some more firewood. How much more? Is it going to whisk me away to some faraway place? Again, I hope not, because I'm going to lose my campfire. Did it cost me anything to build the campfire? I feel like it didn't. And it brought me right here. That's awesome. Belran's learning some stuff. He ain't never done all this fun survival bits. Add the firewood. Blam! We have a fire. We have a camp. So how does this tent go? Do I get to it through my inventory? A large tent. I feel like I don't. Let's see. Inspect equipment. You must have Wear enabled to use this ability. Huh. Apparently I don't have a part of this mod involved. I don't think it's like actually craft. I'm pretty sure it's not. So how do I throw how do I cancel the campfire, first off? How do I throw the tent down? I do not understand! Oh, okay. You can pitch it. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it real fast, just to... Wow, okay, so that's the tent. It looks like it's got, like... Oh, that isn't firewood, actually. I was gonna say it looks like it's got firewood and everything in there, but not quite. So there's the whole tent. Okay. You can cancel a campfire placement by pressing E and then choosing to cancel it instead of to place it. In here, you can choose to drop your tent, and it will allow you to pitch it. Oh, wow. Look at how big this tent is. Holy hell. This is insanity. I feel like I'm playing like Minecraft right now. It's not at all like Minecraft. It's more like, I don't know, it's more like Ice Trolls in StarCraft 2 or something. I don't know. Pitch the tent here. Will it fit there? Is that a thing? Can we do that? Is that going to happen? I feel like the tent's not going to happen. And there the tent is. Wow. Considering the uneven ground that I just slapped that on, it actually went onto the ground surprisingly well. And look, it's all moving around to find the best configuration. And sure enough, there are 2 different bedrolls in here. That's the spare bedroll, I think. I even got like a journal and a map and a key that's 3 times too large. So what happens when I use the tent? I can sit, I can lie down, I can pack it, I can use a lantern. Let's lie down for a second. I don't know why, really. I just want to use this brand new tent that I just now set up. Okay, so tent used, plus 20 exposure. Let's go ahead and get up. Let's not stay in the tent. I don't think this tent is very warm. I actually don't think my campfire is close enough to the tent. And that makes me wonder. I think there's an animation here where I'm standing up and laying down. It's just not showing it very well because the tent's in the way. I think that there is a... Come on now. There's some of those frame rate drops I was talking about. It gets a little choppy. I believe that when I go to place a campfire, it will have a certain color. I don't remember what the color was that it said. Ah, there it is. That campfire will warm the tent. So when I'm in the tent, I will be getting warmed up. Wow, I actually have to like put the campfire in the tent. That would look really goofy if I put it there. Let's go ahead and cancel that placement. Let's use the tent. Let's pack it up. And let's head back over to Swindler's Den. Pack the tent back up. Nice. And I wish I could take my firewood with me. Destroy the campfire. I guess I could at least take it out. Okay, there we go. I think that's probably a good idea to destroy those because if you leave them up, it might cause a memory leak or something. I don't know. It might just drain resources from your PC that don't need to be constantly drained. So I get the feeling that it's not a good idea to leave your campfires up. I'm going to try to make sure I always wipe those back out. Okay, so here we are. We're going to take a second crack, and I believe I've dilly-dallied far too long. So right as we approach Kamatu's Swindler's Den here, I think I'm going to have to say a fond farewell.
Animals or bandits inside, no doubt.
Bandits. Well, actually not bandits, but Alakir warriors. Some specific Alakir warriors that I know. Thank you all for watching. That's going to be it for this episode. Please join me for the next. See you later.